Good morning, M30 crew. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling today? Just hanging out here back in Tennessee in the garage. Good morning, Mara, Anders, Willie, Kim, George, Danielle, Eilish, Philip, the crew in the house on a Tuesday. How are you guys feeling after those single arm thrusters yesterday and a couple other things? Akash, good morning. Crew, how is it going? Thanks, Eilish. Little Bear's roaming around here somewhere. She's looking for bugs. Oh, there she is making a cameo in the background. Well, guys, as requested, I went and got some more information about our challenge. M30's having a 30-day challenge, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. And it starts January 1st, which I'm super excited about. It's called the M30 Day Challenge, hashtag M30 Day Challenge. It starts January 1st and it goes the entire month. And you can start by January 8th. And the only two things you have to do are log your workouts 5 days a week. Any workout from any track counts, which is awesome. 5 days, guys, that's a huge commitment, but I feel like we're all looking for accountability in the new year. And it's fun that we can do it together. And also log 5 days a week in the RP Diet app. And you can basically win stuff every week and then win something at the end. Which, I don't know about you guys, but I like being rewarded for working out because I love working out. But also it's just nice, the community aspect, to have people to work out with and challenge yourself with. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really competitive. So when anything turns into a game, whether it's eating an apple or cookies, you balance, or fitness, I like that. But it's also just nice to do it with people and check in, and to me, it gives us an opportunity to encourage each other, which is what I really like about it. So you can obviously personally improve from it, but to me, more importantly, you can maybe be encouraging to someone else. So that's awesome. Joe, good morning. Anders, I know I'm feeling those thrusters too. Kim, oh, that's so exciting. Isn't that such a good feeling when you can suddenly do more of something, like a movement, you can feel your capacity has gone up? I'm so excited for you. Dog's barking. One moment. Stand by. Little bear, come here. Bear. Little bear. Come on, buddy. You can't bark. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Little bear. Come on. You can't bark. Come on. Little Bear's is usually my assistant, but I think there's lots of active folks moving around right now, and she just wants to hang out. Doesn't realize she's super fluffy, and maybe the people walking around the cul-de-sac don't want to be chased by this very sweet fluffy thing that wants to lick them. Jefferson, good morning in Costa Rica. Kim, again, super proud about the handstand push-up and the total bar capacity. There's nothing more exciting when you start doing something. It's kind of how I was talking about alternating leg V-ups the other day. And you're like, wow, I can do more of these and they feel so good. Danielle, same. Feeling good. Well, she did good. She was so patient. She just lays in the back seat. She gets a little stressed at first, but then she's fine. Mad Mix, hello Morocco. Zeus Fitter, good morning. Cristiani, buenos dias. Little Bear always saying hi. Kevin, Joe, good morning. Joe, welcome. Tom, good afternoon in England. And Kevin, hello in Sweden. Nearly 2 there, Tom. Yeah, it's definitely still Still bright and early here. I'm still trying to get used to the less than 70-ish degree weather. We did have a cold front while I was in Florida, so it was colder some of the days, but it just, it warms up so quickly there. Although yesterday was splendid here. Drew, well, good morning. Thank you. We're so thankful you're here. All right, crew, let's get into this workout. If you guys have any questions about M30 Challenge 2, let me know. I'll always reach out to Jake and find out any other insider scoops we might need. Tom, it's freezing there, like legitimately freezing, like 32-degree freezing, or just like chilly? All right, guys, let me grab our warm-up. I need our box today, so I don't have my usual little table to chat from. Let me see if I have another stool to chat from. Yeah, it's like when you're trying to be creative and it's like, what do I have? I have some plates. How about an upside-down trash can? Sure, why not? I feel like in the words of MacGyver, it's resourceful. Just trying to be resourceful. If only I could have the chat words in like ginormous bold. I would love that. Eilish, you will totally crush the M30 Day Challenge. Danielle, I hope you do it too. Patty, good morning. Joe, that's awesome. Like I said, guys, take it as an opportunity to challenge yourself, but also maybe be there for some people that could use some encouragement. I feel like sometimes we underestimate that, especially when everyone's been locked inside, you know? Let's see. Marnianadine. Is that how you pronounce that in Australia? Hello. Good morning. Eilish, I went hard to try to get a tan in Florida. Danielle, me too. Always, especially after the holiday. Anders, I will ask Jake and I will let you know, because I would assume he has a great question. He said, will there be a code of some sort when signing up for RP Diet app to make sure we get the 30 days free? I will definitely check on that, because we want you to have that for free for sure to get used to it. I know it's going to take me some time to get used to it too. I've had the templates for a long time, but this is going to give me the push to do it. But I like to cook, so Marnianadine, I love that name. That's so beautiful. I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right. All right, crew. So for our warm-up today, we have 5-minute clock, 30 single unders or jumping jacks, 5 push-up to downward dog, and 10 alternating bodyweight RDLs. And crew, I'm going to have to grab my jump rope. Oh, little bear's gonna be excited for me to open the door. Stand by, 5 seconds. Let me grab my jump rope. Rookie mistake. Stay. Little bear is not happy about her lack of inclusion right now, crew. Oh, there it is. Just a little whoop. She only barks when she wants to say hi to people and when she's not being included. Just a little whoop. I know you're up there, buddy. But we're done. Well, we're not done warming up. We're starting warming up. But my warm-up will not be chasing you down the road as you try to be so nice and fluffy for everyone. Eilish, for sure. Thanks, Philip. That's so encouraging. Philip, you have to do it. Oh my gosh, I feel like, excuse me, you would definitely do amazing in it. I do understand, though, that posting nutrition and stuff every day. Doing the app can be challenging, but what I've learned personally from, I have like dabbled in macro counting and things like that. I'm more of a go by feel, like choosing organic type things, but I do love, but that being said, I go into macro counting to always assess where I'm at, especially during training. So like if I know I'm gonna be in a busy season of lots and lots of fitness each day, I wanna know what my protein, carb, and fat intake looks like, because I eat roughly the same thing every day. So once I go in there, it's easier to go in apps and do a day if you eat things consistently. It's a little more difficult if you mix it up, but it's easier when you get a routine of eating certain things, or maybe you pick like from 3 things, because then they'll all be in there. So it will take a little bit of work to get started, but I mean, we all like that challenge anyway in the new year. But then once you get it going, it's pretty simple to just keep re-entering the things that you usually eat. So that's how I do it. I just bite the bullet one day, take that extra time, probably takes an extra 20, 30 minutes out of your day to get it all logged. And then the next couple days, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I eat relatively similar things. So that's how that works. Makes it easier. Kim, hope mash, Danielle. Oh, Eilish. I know, I want to let her out. She just, I just don't want her to run down the road while we're in our, we have our AMRAP today, so it's kind of nonstop. All right, crew, so for our 5-minute clock, we are gonna start with those 30 single unders or 30 jumping jacks, and then we'll do our 5 push-ups to downward dog. I have to find my, my double under area here this morning, gang. That's the one garage issue, right? You don't want to, you need to check your ceiling, is how that works for me at least. Make sure I have room. All right, so I'm gonna start with the jumping jacks to get my ankles nice and warm, guys, and then I'll transition over into those single unders. Push-ups, like to throw in the upward dog. You always want to open those hips. Hips don't lie, gang. That's why I always add in a push-up to downward dog, and I was throwing an upward dog thanks to M30 crew. Morning, Gary. You slept in. You deserve to sleep in. Sometimes that's nice. Ah, that's true, Eilish. But in Ireland today, are there websites and things to help find the nutrition info? Again, like I said, it'll be just like super commitment the first couple days to figure it out. And then it should get easier. Also, I would challenge RP Strength. Like, they're an incredible company and they work with a lot of people. And if they don't have your brands in there yet, I would email them and say, hey, from Ireland, we really we want to be included in this. Oh, Kim, I can't wait to see. Gary, burpees for being tardy, even though I was a couple minutes late today waiting on the internet here, so I guess I owe burpees too, Gary. Anders, same thought too. All right, guys, let's start that 5-minute clock. 30 single unders or jumping jacks. Like I said, I'm gonna start with the jumping jacks to get my ankles nice and warm. 5 push-ups to downward dog, and then 10 alternating bodyweight RDLs. Bear, you're barking, and if I let you out and you run away, then you're just running away. But not really. Bear. You better stay put, buddy. Alright, guys, we're going to start that. I say that, I'm really not a bully at all.
You're not a bully at all. I know you just want to hang out. I know.
Alright. Bear, start with your jumping jacks. Little bear. All right, guys, starting in 3, 2, 1. And 30. Yes, Bear, you're free. Well, welcome to your freedom. She's like, must find bugs. So guys, for that push up to upward dog, downward dog, we'll come into that plank position. Then I'm gonna let my chest come to the floor, drop my knees and release my feet, press my chest to the sky. Now I'm gonna tuck those toes, press through my hands, through my shoulders, through the sit bones to the sky, and back up onto my toes into the plank position, push up, upward dog, and downward dog. 3 more of those, guys. 2. Ooh, those feel good. And 1. Sometimes I like to walk those toes in. Little yoga, throw a little yoga into that, guys. Now, crew, we're gonna go into our alternating bodyweight RDLs. So how that's gonna work, crew, is, you guys have done an RDL, but we're gonna take that right arm and that right leg. Again, always trying to keep my pelvis nice and neutral here, guys. Not opening to one side or the other. That's our goal for these specific RDLs. I take that right arm and the right leg. Have a slight bend in my knee, touch my hand to the floor. Again, as we warm up, might be a little shaky. That's okay if you take a little tumble. Sometimes I do that early in the morning. But then hopefully you warm up into it. That's where we get our nice warm-ups in, guys. We have some fun AMRAPs on the agenda today, gang. I can't wait. Tuesday fitness with the tribe. And 10, guys. Then we're gonna go back around. This time I'm gonna do those single unders. And definitely for this workout today, guys, we'll talk a little about priming the nervous system. It's 14 minutes, so it's a long workout. You'll definitely warm up into it. But I think it will suit us to get that little bit extra warm up in. Move this so we have a little bit extra space. Although I've been doing our Mayhem burner strength, guys, it's amazing how much better you feel when you, we did some strength training, but it's different when you get back to consistently doing it. And it's amazing how quickly your body remembers. Same with M30 and everything else. Even if you took a break over the holidays, give yourself a little grace because your body will remember pretty quickly. You can pick back up quick if you give it the chance. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna go to my 30 seconds of single unders or 30 single unders. And 30. Now, guys, back to that push up to upward dog to downward dog. Come here, bear. Little bear, come here. Come on. So, crew. Oh, you made it back. Good girl. Good girl. We're going to come to the plank position. Oh, thank you. Back down, touch our chest to the ground. Release those feet. Press your chest up. Drop those hips. Press through those shoulders and those sit bones to the sky. You can walk it out if you need to. Back to that plank position. Upward dog. Downward dog. 3 more of those, gang. And last one. And 3. All right, crew. I have to say, when crop hoodies first came out, I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna be into that. This was like a year ago because they've been around for a long time. But now I can wear it in Florida. I can wear it in the cold. Kind of makes me happy. Now I'm kind of into crop hoodies. especially the super soft, fluffy Mayhem ones. They're so soft. Ooh, yes. Yeah, that's the cool thing about RP Gary is they have a lot of timing to it, so they're awesome. And one of the owners of the company was into bodybuilding. He's so wonderful, such a great human being. I actually spent a lot of time talking to him, and they are very, very big on nutrition timing. And even when I was doing some like half iron distance triathlons for a long time, and dabbling in triathlons and things like that, and even in college running, we used to always talk about grain windows and things like that, and we did some nutrition timing, but his belief is a lot about when you're having certain nutrition and how that's being optimized based around your fitness, whether you're fitnessing that day or not. And I think there is a lot to be said about that. It's kind of like the next level to counting your macros. I think counting macros is a great place to start, but timing is kind of like 10x extra bonus to really optimizing the nutrition aspect. And I think even with a lot of us, and I saw you guys talking about it yesterday, Philip, and I meant to say something, was a lot of people, I feel like especially like men in CrossFit, are under eating, and females too, because they think, well, I'm gonna restrict this or that. And if you're eating more throughout the day, I think it really helps you stay in control and not overeat at one meal, but also it ends up helping you lean out so much when you're consuming more calories during the day around when you're exercising. And to me, it's made a huge difference. I always say that's one of the biggest mistakes in people trying to get lean and everything like that is they're not eating enough, especially during the day. So Gary, I think it's going to be huge with the RP diet telling you when to eat. Definitely. Super excited about that. I am too. It's like at first I'm like, oh, I'm so in my routine and stuck in my ways. I'm like, no, you need to make sure you're actually doing this at the right time. You think you are, but let's make sure. Kim asked, great work on the warm-up, by the way, guys. Tips on double unders with a Zeus rope. So first things first, a Zeus rope is a heavy jump rope, just in case anyone didn't know. So let's back up to double unders first. I always tell people the more you relax, the easier they become. And it's counterintuitive because we start doing a double under and we get excited and we jump with our knees to our chest and we throw our arms out. So what I mean by being more relaxed is bring those hands in close to your side. Pretend someone has a band around both your hands. We don't want your arms to go wide as we jump, which tends to happen. Then people try to basically tuck jump when they're getting a double under. You want to stay as relaxed as you can. It's a wrist action, it's fast wrists in your jump and in your wrist. And the more you relax, the easier they're gonna become. I know they're super frustrating and they take time, but I promise you, the more you do them, and I got super frustrated too. I tell you guys all the time, I used to draw a square and everything else was lava. Then I had some coaches cue, keep your hands close by your side. Your jump is gonna be a little higher than a single under, but not much higher. Rich is a great example of watching that. Watch Rich, pull up one of his jump rope videos, and you will see how quiet, look at how quiet his hands are. It's in his wrists, and they're not doing this, and his arms are not like this. He has one of the most calm, quiet double under wrist action, so that's a great thing to see. So, to that point, Kim, the biggest thing about a heavy rope, so again, with single unders, we're gonna take our jump from this high. For a double under, it's gonna be about this high. For a heavy rope, it's gonna be about this high. So your jump will get a little higher, but the trick to the heavy rope is really just doing it more because it's gonna tire out your shoulders more. So a double under is already taxing cardiovascularly, right? But when we add a heavy rope to the equation, you're taxed cardiovascularly, but your shoulders are also taxed. So it's almost about doing more of them, Kim, kind of like just like the GHD. But so say this is my, I'll show you guys this. So this is my single under height. Double unders, I'll jump a tiny bit higher, but not much higher. So it's still calm as I miss that one. I'll show you. But I'm trying to stay as relaxed as possible. So it is a little bit higher than my single under jump, but not much. So same with heavy rope. The jump might be a little bit more, but you just really need to focus on those relaxing your shoulders and breathing as you go through it. I know it's counterintuitive, but that will help a lot. Also, this is a sneaky top secret trick with the heavy ropes, guys. If you ever watch the competitions and you want to know some of the differences, super secret info. So the Zeus rope, the weight is in the rope itself and not the handles. So that's going to be the same as what I just said. If you use the Rogue heavy rope, the weight is actually in the handles. So they're heavy silver handles. So what we do is if you bring your hands in closer to the inside of the rope, makes it easier for the weight distribution on the handles. Super sneaky trick, gang. All right, guys. Well, let's get into the workout. I love these questions. If you have any more, definitely let me know. Mara, thank you. Definitely. And good luck in the workout or your day. Little bear. Bear. Little bear has gone for a walk alone. Hopefully she will, she's in the yard. All right, guys. So for our workouts today, so fun talking about that, guys. Philip, I think you definitely need to eat more. Just saying. But we'll see. Well, let me know how it goes, Kim. Ooh, you do have a Zeus rope. John, that's awesome. I love Zeus ropes. This is a great training tool. All right, guys. So for bodyweight minimal today, both versions, we have these 14-minute AMRAPs. For bodyweight at home today, guys, we will have 14 alternating chair or box step-ups total, 14 burpee, 28 plate hops or line hops. So AMRAP means as many rounds and reps as possible. So you guys will just complete these movements back to back to back for 14 minutes. For minimal today, guys, same idea, as many rounds and reps as possible. 7, that D is for double. 7 double dumbbell deadlifts, 50s for the men, 35s for the women. 14 lateral burpee over the dumbbell and 42 double unders or 63 single unders, guys. Ooh, did you like that quick math? I didn't even practice that one beforehand. Simple arithmetic, I suppose. All right, crew. I'm just gonna stick my head out, make sure my dog's not walking down the road, and we will start this, go over these movements quick and start this AMRAP. Can't wait. Happy Tuesday. She's roaming the yard, close to losing privileges. I know, right? All right, gang. So for those chair box step ups, or bench. I use a bench a lot of times, guys. Make sure, crew, extend those hips at the top, and we are going to step back down. We always step down, guys, just to protect our Achilles unless we're in a competition, but we would warm up a long ways with extra jumping in that scenario as well. So make sure you're extending your hips at the top, guys. That will be your chair or box step up. Then we will move into the burpee. So for the burpee, I guess I need to move this down just a smidge. Just a little bit. So for the burpee, guys, what that's gonna look like. I'm gonna jump back into that plank position, touch my chest and legs to the ground, jump up, jump to the sky, or guys, step back, touch my chest to the ground, and step up. I might just have to move you guys back a little bit. And then guys, our plate or line hops. So for those plate hops, I do love a plate hop. We do these a lot with hip chop. This will be your plate hop. You'll have 28 of those total, guys. Or, oh, little bear, you came back. Thank you for joining us. Good girl. Or, guys, for those line hops, you will draw a line down the garage. I guess I'm not at the barn today, so I don't have to say don't tell Rich. And I happen to have this mat here to work as a line. So this will be your lateral movement, guys. So if you don't want to do plate hops, you can do line hops, and that will just be a lateral hop over and back over that line, gang. For minimal, we have our double dumbbell deadlifts. I do love these. I feel like they make barbell deadlifts so much better. So how that's gonna work, guys, we've talked about these briefly before. I'm gonna have those dumbbells right next to the sides of my feet, not in front of my feet. And the reason for that being is, just like a regular deadlift, guys, we don't want that rounding of the back. We wanna keep that nice spine position. So by keeping the dumbbells next to our feet, we can do we come down, we keep our chest nice and tall. And our tip here is, when I grab these dumbbells, to keep my chest up and pull from the proper position with my feet solid on the ground, not on my toes, I'm gonna sit back a little bit and then extend with those dumbbells. And then I'm gonna extend completely at the top, touch the heads of the dumbbells on the ground, and extend back up. So remember, guys, keep those dumbbells right by your feet, and as you're trying to keep that chest nice and tall, right before you initiate that movement, just try to sit back a little bit and stand nice and tall. That keeps you from losing balance and coming forward and rounding that back. So we'll have 7 dumbbell deadlifts. Then I'm gonna set my dumbbell down, and I'm gonna do those, some of our favorite burpee, lateral burpee over dumbbell. So same idea as the burpee, touching my chest to the ground, hopping laterally over that dumbbell. Woo! Uh-oh. Tuesday workout, don't trip on your dumbbell, guys. You heard it here first. Watch out for your dumbbell. Hi, George, welcome. Oh, George, if you do, let me know. It's good to try new things, George. And guys, that last movement of the minimal will be double unders. So then I'll move on to my 42 double unders or 63 single unders. Gang, any questions? I apologize, this board is a little noisy under here when I jump. It's the only spot it's the best spot for the roof space. So, have your deadlifts. Try to make, it's 14 minutes, guys, so you'll want that nice transition time. Try to do as best as we can there. And any questions before we begin? Oh yeah, that's a fun one. 14 minutes of moving this morning, gang. Anders! Hi, Burke! We're so happy that you came to join this morning. I need to learn how to say that, Anders. You guys still need to be teaching me all the languages. That's so fun. I'm so glad Burke is watching. Burke, welcome to the M30 tribe. We're so happy you're joining your dad today. With lots of burpees on the agenda and jumping. You can definitely do a lot of jumping along with us this morning, I think. Maybe your dad will let you step on his back for the box step-ups. All right, crew, that's awesome. We love when you get that extra family time in too, right? We get the community here, and in Andrew's case, he's got Burke along with Antonio. Hi in Portugal. I love Portugal. Antonio, it's been one of my favorite places to visit. It is beautiful. All right, guys, ready to rock and roll. Any final questions before we get into this AMRAP? Again, for body weight, 14 minutes of alternating chair step-ups, box step-ups, 14 burpee, 28 plate hops or line hops, and for minimal, 7 double dumbbell deadlifts, 14 lateral burpee over the dumbbell, 42 double unders or 63 single unders. And guys, this is just gonna be a try to stay steady in this workout. Those burpees and those double unders are gonna be high heart rate. And I guess I would say try to maybe catch your breath, bring that heart rate down on those step ups or those dumbbell deadlifts. And make sure to get a couple double unders or single unders in before you start, so you can prime that nervous system a little bit. We like to get that heart rate up just a little bit before we get started. And we will get ready to go. I will start here, guys, in 1 minute. We'll see if we have any other questions. Little bear, come here, buddy. Bear. 33, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, bud. Buddy, we're gonna do some double unders. You guys, if I run off the screen, it means I'm chasing the dog down the road, but I think she'll be good. Fingers crossed. Oh, is that how you say good morning, Philip? Oh my gosh. Constantino, hi in Italy. Greetings in Costa Rica, buenos dias. Yes, anyone doing this along with Danielle, Gretchen, Jaren, anyone in the house today? Anders and Burke, for sure, I hope. Okay, guys, starting in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. That lateral movement, guys. Moving back to those double unders, gang. Back, I should say, just 2. Great work, guys. Back to those deadlifts. And 7. Nice job, guys. to those double unders, gang. Woo! Ooh, this mat makes you miss a little sometimes. Oh, guys, yeah, nothing's worse than the jump rope bite, right? The jump rope, it bit me. Nice job, gang. Yeah, just say no to jump rope bites. Oops. Nice job, gang. Great work, crew. Stay here, buddy. Come here. Nice job, guys. Back to those deadlifts. Great work, gang. And 7. On to those burpees, guys. Nice work, crew. Great job, gang. And 14. Here you go, guys. Just under 6 minutes to go. rope bite. Great job, guys. Back onto the deadlifts. You're good, buddy. And 7. Great job, guys. Bear. And 14. You guys can't see it, but Bear's literally right where my face hits the ground. Great job, gang. Backs and double unders. 3 minutes to go. Here we go, bro. And back to those deadlifts, guys. Hey, buddy. Great work, gang. 2 minutes to go. And 14. 45 seconds, guys. Enough time to get this rope done. Too close to the wall on that one, gang. And time. Whoopsie. Let's try not to hit the wall, crew. But so, good rule of thumb teaching point from that size double under on a lifting platform. It's a little warped, so it moves around a little bit. But also, when I was learning double unders, I used to draw a chalk square on the ground and try to stay in that square, because even now, 10 years later after learning double unders, I still, when you could hear them get really loud, it's because I was moving a little forward and the front of the rope was catching the platform, or as you just saw, I moved too far back. Oh, thank you, Bear. And hit the sign. So that little square kind of gives you the body awareness of if you're doing a quiet jump in the same spot. So it's also a good little trick if you move around a lot on them, like me. But if you don't, that's fine too. Good job, gang. Let's see what I missed in the last 14 minutes. Great work, guys. Oh, crew, I missed a lot. Let's see. Yes, Eric, M30 spice level today. That was super spicy. Joe, hope the birthday boys had fun. Eilish, thank you. Eric went to New Orleans. Ooh, and you have a Shih Tzu. How fun. Nice job, guys. Gary. Thanks, gang. Dean. The football talk starts and then everyone's like, ee. Nice job, guys. NFL team, Eric. I don't know. See, I was always a college football girl. I went to the University of Florida, so I absolutely love college football. I don't really have an NFL team. I'm gonna have to get behind one, you know, because I do enjoy football. I really loved going to football games in college. Who was yours, Eric? Who were you guys just talking about? I missed it. I saw lots of football names just go by. Dimitri, good morning. What'd you guys think of that? That was a good one, gang. That was sweaty quickly. Go Dogs, Dean. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Assuming you're referring to the Georgia Bulldogs. Packers, Eric. You and Tasia, you know, although I don't know if she's still a Packers fan with Brady gone. Nice, Tom. Did the plate hops instead of double unders because of garage fits? Well, you saw my issues. I nicked the platform almost every round, and the last round I hit the wall, so you work with what you have, but awesome job. Yeah, deadlifts were definitely where we catch our breath this time around. Eric, don't tell Rich. Yeah. I'll make sure to take note next time you pop up at the Compete Live. So, Eric told me about his football team. Eilish, Giants fan. Philip, I know nothing about American football. That surprises me, Philip, because you know everything about so many things. Dean, UG all the way. We had several cross-country meets on their golf course. We had like SECs there and stuff. It's a beautiful place. We always took pictures on the Georgia statues. Maybe not we thought, but we had a lot of fun. They were a rival, so you know how that goes. Danielle, you got to use your 35-pound dumbbells for the first time. Nice work. Packers with Aaron Rodgers discount. Eric, that's funny. Kim, a Buccaneers fan now. Okay, I can get behind the Buccaneers because they're a Florida team. That's where I came from, so I feel like that works. I feel like I could get behind the Titans now too because I'm in Tennessee. Tom, who's your soccer team? Tell me, who should I support? Do tell. Yeah, Danielle, with the RX today. Nice work. Badradine, how old was I when I started? Well, I started in 26, 25, maybe 20. 24 or 25, I think. No, my math is terrible. 20, college. Yeah, I think I was like 24-ish. Go Knowles, Nathan. Where did that come from? Out of left park. Jeez, oh Pete's. Yay, Mara. Mara, let us know how it goes. This is a phenomenal workout. This one was super fun. You gotta love those AMRAPs. You can just kind of turn your mind off, keep moving. Try not to hit the wall with your jump rope. Chelsea, Tom. So that's who I need to root for in soccer is Chelsea. English Premier League. Will this start lots of people talking about it? Do I need to do my homework or do you have my back here? They're in London, nice. I have to look at it. I've heard of Chelsea before for sure. I've heard of lots of the teams. But you know, I didn't know if you picked like one of the rival teams that all of a sudden we were gonna have like 97, probably not 97 teams, but several teams chime in. It's an international, we have international viewers, you know? Eric, I'm a super casual person, so I just like whatever team Cristiano Ronaldo's on. That's funny. How old is Ronaldo now? I feel like he's been around since I can remember. He's got to be, you know, who knows? Although I did see some really cool, I remember, I think it was in college, that there was like all this back and forth because there's a Nike commercial where he's dribbling a ball with his foot and he hits it off like every point of the goal and it comes back to him, but he's still dribbling. And everyone was like, is that real? I'll have to pull it up and see. Because the question is that real? I don't know if we ever figured it out. Nashville versus Elliott is actually the last song. Nice. But don't watch the last 4 to 5 games. Philip, atrocious. Philip, I am so impressed that you, I mean, it just, again, it amazes me how many different languages our viewers speak. I'm just so impressed and amazed by it. And Philip, you know, your native language being Polish, and you just said the word atrocious. I'm very impressed. It's awesome. Keep up the great work. To give some more SAT words, you know? All right, guys, so for accessory today, we have 3 rounds, 10 cat-cow, 10 bird dogs, 30 seconds of that SL is single leg glute bridge hold on each side. Ooh, this is awesome. Low core stability, and some glute work today, gang. So I gotta love that. Everyone loves booty gangs. We always talk about that. So guys, let's see how I can tilt you down here for a quick second. All right, crew, so, yeah, you impress me all the time, Philip. For our cat-cow exercises, guys, those who watch know I absolutely love this in the yoga world because it's good, especially for breathing techniques, working on that deep breathing and everything like that. So we'll come into that tabletop position, try to keep my back nice and flat. You can have your toes flat or you can tuck them, your preference, but we want to make that nice tabletop. And I'm going to inhale, drop my belly down, eyes to the sky, and then exhale, guys, all the air out of my lungs, pushing those hips forward to get all the air out. Inhale, look up, exhale, push those hips forward around that back. Inhale and exhale. One of the most underrated things, guys, is breathing techniques. So I really, really encourage you to work on that. One of my New Year's things is, I'm not going to say resolutions, but things I'm definitely going to start trying to do more of is the Wim Hof breathing, because I know how valuable it is. Just in sport life in general, not just to improve your performance sports-wise, but also if you're ever stressed or anxious about anything, the breathing techniques can help with so many different things. So encourage you to work on that, and you can do it during your cat-cows, which I love that too. So you'll have 10 of those, guys. Inhale, look up, exhale, squeeze all the air out of your lungs, pushing those hips forward. Then, guys, we're gonna move into bird dogs. And today, gang, what I want you to focus on is a lot of times people round their back and do the elbow to knee touch, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more of a core exercise for you today. So today, guys, you're gonna try to bring your fist to your knee instead of your elbow to your knee, and we're gonna try not to round that back to isolate that core more. So what that's gonna do is usually when you're rounding your back and you're twisting, it's more of a mobility. Today, I want you guys to try to keep your core nice and flat and only move your arm and your knee. So we're gonna make it more of a core exercise. So I'll be on all fours in my tabletop position. I'm gonna extend that arm and that leg till I have that nice flat back. Try to keep that arm nice and straight by my head so you get a little bit of mobility in there. And instead of my elbow to my knee, gang, I'm gonna make a fist and really try to keep that core nice and stable, not move it, not move it. Touch that fist to that knee. So it takes a lot of stability and strength to try not to move. So then I'm gonna switch sides, guys. I'll have 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Extend again, forming that nice straight line. Bringing that fist to that knee. And I rounded a little bit on that one, guys. Just trying to use that core. Extend out, bring that fist to that knee, and back out. And then you'll have 10 of those total, guys. And then we're gonna move into 30-second single leg glute bridge hold. I love these. They get so difficult. And you can make it a little more challenging. If you guys have a plate or a small box, you can do it elevated too if you want to. But for now, we're just gonna show you the 30-second hold from the ground. So, I've mentioned this before, gang, but we all have glute activation can be a little bit different for everybody based on our strengths, weaknesses, anatomy, that sort of thing. So, for the glute bridge, you'll be laying on your back, but you can bring your feet closer or wider apart. You can put a band or a belt around your knees and drive out. You can put a yoga block or a med ball in between your knees and squeeze in, all while driving your hips up. That activates different areas of the glute for different people. So for me, I find the most activation when I'm driving my knees out. So, I've had a banded arm reach. Hi, Bear. Bear, you want to do some glute activation? Little Bear, she's got some junk in the trunk too.
She's thick. She's so sweet.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna lie on my back here. I'm gonna raise those hips to the sky and I'm driving my knees out because that's where I get my activation. And I'm gonna extend that leg. Most importantly, guys, see my hips here? I'm trying to keep them nice and flat. Myself, I have a tendency to drop to one side, so I'm trying to keep that nice and flat. I'll keep that extended for 30 seconds, squeezing those glutes and that posterior, keeping my core nice and tight. Then I will relax. And then I'm gonna switch side for 30 seconds, guys. Still pressing my knees out. Good reminder, squeeze those glutes, the posterior chain, core, extend that leg out, trying to keep those hips nice and straight. And I always tend to fall a little bit, so I'm trying to keep those hips nice and flat, and 30 seconds there. So you'll have 3 rounds of that, guys. 10 cat-cow, 10 bird dogs, 30 seconds, single leg, glute bridge hold on each side. What do you think about that, little bear? What do you think about that? She says, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, crew. Any questions today? Such a fun Tuesday session. Bye, Tom. Have a great day. I'll have to give the Premier League a shot. Yeah, she had her, she did her Lion King search for bugs, got herself some grub. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. She's like, well, did you say grub? Did you say I can go look for it? Well, crew, thank you again so much for joining today. That was a blast. That's an awesome workout. Let me know how it goes, guys. And hopefully everyone will jump on this train for our M30 challenge so that we can hang out every day and talk about it. I'm in. I'm super excited about that, guys. But as always, so thankful for you guys today. And I'm sure I will see some of you over on Compete. I'll probably do that along with them today. It's never bad to fitness with friends virtually. And hopefully I will see you guys at 7:30 tomorrow, or the Compete live. I know that they'll be live to the public at 8:30 tomorrow. Harsh, how do you start a career in CrossFit? Just start following one of these programs, Harsh, and consistency. You gotta find out, you'll find out early on there's so much to learn, and then you'll be able to figure out your strengths and your weaknesses. And the best tip is find an awesome crew to train along with virtually like this, or a gym where you can go to and have some encouragement and some people along with. You guys are the best. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Hope everyone has an awesome day.